Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on boxing fans around the world that might be here to support my channel? Clap it up, man. Alright, I'm here today to review the Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach fight. I expect to happen what was gonna happen, but I did expect it to happen eventually. Now we got a pretty good fight here on paper. And the reason why I say this is a good fight on paperwork is because Gervonta Tank Davis hasn't fought a world champ since 2018. They have familiarity with each other. They fought in the amateurs, and they came in roughly the same size. Tank hasn't fought a world champ since 2017. I said 2018 earlier, but that's 8 years. He's fought people who haven't had belts. And then he goes to question and wonder, oh, why does Shakur think he needs a title? He hasn't done shit. But it's like, dog, you haven't fought a world champ. Shakur's fought a world champ last year. When Haney was in the division, you don't care about belts. I don't want a belt. What is a belt? This, that, and the third. Haney was undisputed. You don't care about belts. As soon as Haney leave, you go get a vacated belt. So it's a lot of stuff with Tank that's just kind of like up in the air. And it was just like, dog, I mean, Haney was calling his name while he had all 4 belts. If Haney was easy work, why not sign the contract? And while I'm at it, it's always some weird shit going on with fucking referee right here, bro. Like, bro, can you even see? Like what you be having going on, bro? This dude and Harvey Doc, man, they always got some questionable stuff going on, man. Like, I get protecting the champ and all, man, but, I mean, call a knockdown where a knockdown is supposed to be called. I didn't care who won, but that was the ultimate decision of the fight, is not calling that knockdown. If it was scored a knockdown, who knows? Tank might would have fought hard or whatever, but like Roach said, he said Tank fights in spurts. I wanted to see what was going to happen when somebody put pressure on Tank the whole fight. Would he come back the whole fight, fighting like that? No, even under pressure, Tank fights in spurts. We just seen it. This was his biggest test, and he didn't float above like he was supposed to. In what situation has there ever been a fighter touch their knee on the ground after a punch, mid-fight? You just don't count it, bro. Look at the clip of Floyd when he hurt his hand and did they count it as a knockdown or not?
Trying to stay chest to chest with Mayweather. Gets a chance to hit Floyd after the referee said stop. 4. And this is going to be called.
Now, I don't know if I'm confused or not, but Floyd was on the offense. There was no hits really coming his way. It was counted as a knockdown. Anytime your hand or your knee touches the canvas, whether it's a technical issue, whether you got to talk to your coach, it should be scored as a knockdown. And let's look at the Tank. We seen the Floyd knockdown counted. Now let's look at the Tank knockdown that wasn't counted. Here it is.
Wanting to explode with the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach he took a knee.
Russ, did you guys lose this game or did the Jazz win this one?
What?
Moral of the story, what I'm trying to say is rules, man. A win is a win, a loss is a loss, a slam dunk is a slam dunk, a knockdown is a fucking knockdown, bro. If the glove or the knee touches the canvas, it is considered a knockdown. Secondly, it was a good fight. Roach started out slow as well as Tank, and Roach also forced Tank to be the aggressor. Roach did not allow Tank to read him as well as he wanted to. He didn't put on any offensive burst or anything like that until round 4 or 5 started, is where Roach really started sending punches. So it was really a late read that Tank got to get on Roach, because he kind of let Tank do his thing sitting back, and he kind of sat back and did his thing as well. But around 4 or 5, started heating up and started exchanging some punches.
Lead left hook by Roach in the jab.
And continuing to pound to that body with the left hand.
Into the body. And yes, they do.
He's throwing a lot more. That left is landing.
There's Davis.
Uppercut coming back from Tank.
Tank won first 3 rounds, but I think this was a match of downloading programs too. Tank couldn't do nothing with Roach's counter right. It actually stabilized Tank because he was getting hit hard with some shots, man. Tank was getting hit hard with some shots. He was doing a lot of talking. He was doing a lot of complaining to the ref. Like I said, whenever Tank's in trouble, like when he was facing Ryan Garcia in the 2nd round, It's a whole bunch of complaining to the referees and stuff when you feel like something's going wrong. And that's what he does. And that's what I seen in this fight with Roach coming towards the end.
So good success here for Roach in round 7. Oh, the right hand by Roach. Another right body by Davis, ripping that right hand. And then Roach rips a left hook to the body. Good stuff here in round 7. Oh, and there it is. Oof. And Davis just got backed up with a counter right from...
Boom. He counterpunched.
Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed.
Ultimately, the counter right was too much for Tank. I feel like Roach was more than he had thought that he had bit off. And I think that with Tank being a negative 2,800, Roach like positive 800, that was an insanely close fight. Roach did his thing. I think Roach got enough to get the W.
Larry Hazard's unofficial scorecard has Davis up by 1. And
Ultimately, Roach did enough to win the fight. He should have won the fight. And this is a moment for all you Tank fans and stuff that have been in the comments on Twitter telling me what I know. Now, I didn't say that Roach was going to beat him. I did never say that. All I said was he hasn't fought a world champion since 2017. My daughter wasn't even born yet last time he had fought a world champion before Roach. And now she's in 6th grade packing her own lunch for school. At the end of the day, Tank, I feel like he needs to go and fight people that actually matter now. You know, Roach was a world champion, so that was a decent fight. But they had him negative 2,800 to win. Like, that means like that they did not think Roach was going to win at all. He's cherry picking. This is another case of cherry picking going wrong. This is another episode of Flex Gaming. I appreciate y'all for coming, sitting with me. I appreciate y'all. Drop a follow. Feel me? Below. Right here. Push the bell. And again, I appreciate everybody who came to watch. Let me know what y'all boys want to see next. Gone.